The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Panel Swim Shop, PRAS, PrepSpin.com, Raising Cane's, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.
Hello, welcome into the Scholastic Ball Report. Gary Ball with Michael Marino.
Yes,
Why, my goodness, we can have a better co-host. Michael, you're on a Scott County basketball team that's nationally ranked.
There's a couple polls out on USA Today. The expert poll ranked 21st, which is the main poll, and then the computer poll ranked 14th.
I'm looking forward to talking to you and your basketball team. Billy Hicks is a legend coach, and
yes, sir.
He's got 900, and it's just 900 some wins. I don't know how many. It's way up there.
It's quite a bit.
It's quite a bit. So we're going to talk to them. They're the team of the week. Our features on Mercer County. Boy, they've got a really good girls basketball team out there.
I've been keeping up with them all season. They're a really good team.
They're really good. And our scholars are from East Jessamine High School. They're here. They're going to talk to us about their great academics over there at East Jessamine, because they're all three academic students.
Yeah, that's great, because when it's time to hang up, whatever you're playing, anything like that, if you have a good education behind you, you got a good foundation.
It's all about the education, isn't it? And also, we got another Sutherland Chevrolet drive of the week as we head down to Nicholasville for Sutherland Chevrolet. And Christina Jones is here from UK, and she's going to keep us in the game. You ever had a finger injury, Mike?
Not that I can recall, no.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
They don't have one.
Yeah.
And also, we'll wrap it up, of course, in the wrap. But we got the best highlights in the state of Kentucky. We call them Game Time here at WKYT. These highlights brought to you by PrepSpin.com, the home of the 11th Region Tournament.
It was an all-out battle, speaking of fighting like heck, between Scott County and LCA for the 11th Region Championship. The Cardinals led 23-20 at the half, but just a minute 33 into the third quarter, disaster for LCA. Carter Hendrickson scores but rolls his ankle, severely rolls it, and he knows he's hurt and he's done for the night, would not be able to continue. Could Scott County capitalize? Nate Valentine knows he's without a big weapon as he watches the Cardinals' biggest weapon, Mr. Everything, Michael Marino, split the defense. It's 28-26 Scott County. Kyle Rode hits a three, 29-28 LCA. Now in the fourth, Cards by three. Marino with a steal. Looks for Cooper Robb, the Wawa Jones Award winner, lays it in. 35-30 Scott County. Timeout LCA. Out of the timeout, the Eagles go to Will Hacker. Bombs a 25-footer. Under 2 to play. Glenn Covington misses the three. Would get the loose ball to Marino. Key play here. The dunk makes it 44-40. LCA would tie it, but then Cooper Robb is fouled with 10 seconds to go. He would hit two from the charity stripe, 46-44. LCA would get a final look. Road to Pierce Dalton. Will Hacker alone in the corner for three, and it's off the mark. And Scott County survives. They move on to the Sweet 16, 46-44. And the Cardinals will meet up with the Trinity Shamrocks out of Regional 7. It's number 1 against number 2 in the opening round.
And welcome back in. We want to thank Roberts Insurance. They're out in Richmond, Kentucky. They're on Main Street. They insured 3/4 of this great state of Kentucky. They've been in business 40 years. With us, the Scott County Cardinals, Billy Hicks with several of his superstars. And Coach Hicks, you've seen a lot of teams there at Scott County, but if this team is nothing, it's resilient.
They're resilient, Gary. I haven't coached many teams in close to 40 years of coaching that could win a game like we won last night. Yeah. Most of the time we get beat when we shoot like that and have an off night that bad against a really good team that played as hard as LCA did. But you're right, their resilience has been unbelievable, and they're kids that come to work every day and work hard, and they play good together. They really enjoy each other, and they've been a great group to work with, and we're glad to move on and get another week out of it.
Survive and advance, right?
That's right.
Tell us about who you brought in studio with us.
Well, the first young man here is Cooper Robb.
Yep.
Cooper and Michael Marino are our 2 captains.
Right.
And they do a really good job of that. And I told somebody last night after the game, I'm glad they caught the bus last night. I'm glad we brought them to the game last night.
You told me that, I think. I'm glad they're on the bus. They were on the bus.
Because I hate to lift him home last night. We needed. They both stepped up really, as they have all year. And next young man is Jameson Harris. Jameson is just a great team player for us.
Right.
Great morale. Loved by the players.
Lunch pail guy.
He's a great. The players love Jameson, and that really means a lot to our team. And so it's been a great group, and just glad to be a part of it.
Let's start with Cooper. As a senior on the team and a captain now, Coach indicated that you're a captain, and you play multiple sports there. You play football, baseball. How do all those sports intersect for you?
Me playing DB for football, I mean, a lot of footwork drills kind of relates to basketball, and like going up to get a rebound, kind of go up for football and stuff like that. And, defensive stuff, going side to side for baseball, grounding, stuff like that. I mean, it all helps me out in basketball and every other sport. So it kind of, playing them over the years helped me out a lot.
Right. And Michael, I've got to ask you, because you display such good sportsmanship. Where did you develop that?
It's always kind of been like a family goal, just to be the best person you can be before an athlete, and I try to display that anywhere. It doesn't matter if I'm on camera or not. I would just like the players to know that I'm not this bad guy here. I may play with a chip on my shoulder, but at the end of the day, when we're off the court, I'm a different guy.
And Michael's a big guy, but his dad's big. He has to act good.
Right. Jameson, where did you? What's your role on the team, and where did you develop that?
My role is just to support these guys and do whatever it takes to get to the next round.
Well, you played Trinity in the Sweet 16. What do you know about them, and what's it like getting ready for Trinity?
Well, I saw the first film on them today. I haven't seen Trinity play all year, and with Trinity and Ballard in the 7th, we knew we was going to play. If we was fortunate enough to win the 11th, we was going to play one of them. And the thing about it with Coach Szabo, they're always very well coached. They're fundamentally sound. They're well disciplined. And you got to deal with that right off the bat. And we've had some great games with them, Gary. In 2014 in the semifinals, gosh, it was a great game. Come right down to Trent Gilbert hit some really big shots to pull the game out. But they'll be a very well coached, very well disciplined, well fundamental team.
Cooper, how will that Sweet 16 experience last year help you this year, you think?
Playing Bowling Green in that second round, it's kind of the same game as this one coming up with Trinity, kind of the same team. So I mean, thinking back to that, we kind of got to learn from that and bring what we had from there into the next game and learn from that stuff.
And Michael, what was it like in that regional final against LCA, playing your good friend that you play AAU ball with, Kyle Rowe?
It was awesome, to be honest. I mean, I hated that was that close. It kind of scared us all. They put themselves in a really good position to win the game. He played very, very well. I was very proud of him. Really couldn't ask for more out of a player, especially when one of your key guys goes down. He stepped it up big, and got real tough. It's like, a saying that we used to use is, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. So he really exemplified that, and it was just great that we could come out with a victory and go back to Sweet 16.
Well, Coach, thank you for joining us, and we set you up at Rafferty's. You're good to go at Rafferty's for your dinner.
I appreciate we enjoy that. But Gary, I'd like to say about last night's game was that was a great standard for Kentucky high school basketball. The heart that both teams had to play with, and the heart that both teams' fans showed. So that's the duality in life. For every winner, there's somebody has to lose.
That's right.
But I don't think there's any losers in that gym last night.
No losers.
I don't know if every team played a team that played any harder than what LCA played last night.
Right.
Yeah, it was a tough game.
Well, you guys came out on top. Thanks for joining us, and good luck at the Sweet 16 next week in Rupp Arena.
Thank you very much.
That's the Scott County Cardinals, the regional champs from the 11th region. Now we're going to this feature on Mercer County as we talk about their great run through the state tournament.
Winning a Sweet 16 championship is no easy feat. Now, winning back-to-back titles is even tougher. That's what the Mercer County girls are trying to do this weekend. The Lady Titans getting all they could handle in the quarterfinal matchup against Owensboro Catholic today. Emma Davis getting hot early as she drains a three to put the Lady Titans up 22-15. Now Davis in her red ponytail is going to sink a corner three ball. Davis had a team high 21 points. Mercer County up by 14. Second quarter, Owensboro Catholic making a comeback. Spencer Harvey inside to Hannah McKay off the glass for two. It's 48-38. Sagan Robbins takes her defender off the dribble. 50-38 Titans. Then Harvey on the break, up to McKay off the glass, two of her 24 points. Makes it a 5-point game. We've got a game here. But Robbins, the Louisville signee, drives baseline. What a move. The bucket, the foul. Robbins finished with 18. Lady Titans needed a pair of clutch free throws late from Faith Lake. They had a little faith and they got a little win. Mercer County survived 67-66. Kaylee Mizell was there.
After the game, Coach Souter told me that his team is just made of winners. And they must be, because they blew a 17-point lead, winning by just 1 point. But in the end, the reigning champs came out on top.
You know, it was a big momentum swing there, and we were just trying to hang on there. And, you know, our kids, Lexi hit a big three in the corner over there that, you know, kind of bounced high off the rim and went in. And then Sagan got you know, an and one right there. And so they do just enough. But, yeah, it gets a little tense, but that's the thing. They're never going to stop playing. So that's the good thing. And they just got the momentum right there, and we were just fortunate to hang on.
I think we try to keep calm and we just talk it out and try to figure out what we need to do in order to finish the game strong and get the win. But I think we all try to stay as calm as we can in order to just finish the game.
The Lady Titans will see a familiar face on Saturday when they face off against George Rogers Clark. The two teams met last year. Mercer County won that outing by 11 points in the Final Four. This time, though, Clark County says they're better prepared. In BB&T Arena, Kaylee Mizell, WKYT.
And welcome back into the Scholastic Ball Report, our most popular segment, because we're highlighting boys and girls doing great things in classrooms over there at East Jessamine. Welcome to the show, guys. I appreciate you coming in. Ben, you're an academic all-region, so congratulations for that. You play 3 sports, so that's pretty tough. How are you able to maintain all these grades playing all those sports?
It just takes time management skills and being able to stay late at night and just finish homework and finish assignments.
And Jalen, you won the high jump state championship last year. Wow, that's good. You signed at UT Martin. Does basketball just come natural for you, easy?
Pretty much. It's just one of those things, you know, just play hard and it's easy.
And Hannah, I got to ask you, how important are academics to you? You have a good GPA and everything.
Yeah, I have a pretty good GPA. They're really important, just like to maintain eligibility. Like, you have to have good grades, so yeah, they're important. Maintain
them, yeah. Ben, what about your college plans? What are your college plans?
I plan on attending UK next semester.
And what would you major in?
I'm undecided. I'm not sure
Undecided
yet.
On your major, but you know, you're going to UK. That's where I went, so that's a pretty good choice there. And Hannah, what motivates you to succeed and why?
My parents push me a lot. My sister pushes me really hard. She also plays softball, and she used to be my catcher, but she graduated now.
So what do you do for a catcher?
We found a new one.
You found a new catcher. Good. Jalen, it's track season now. So what are your goals for track this season?
I just plan to be the first 2-time state champion. You know?
Wow. So you want to repeat?
Right.
Right. Well, listen, you guys are doing great things over there. We appreciate you joining us on the show. And Ben, good luck at UK. Good luck at UT Martin. And Hannah, good luck to you. Have you decided on your college yet?
Yeah, I'm going to Murray State.
Murray State. So we got UK, UT Martin, and Murray State. Congratulations for those choices and for keeping good grades there. Ryan Tyson at Crown Trophy. There you go. Each one of you will get one of those beautiful plaques, and he'll put your name and school on it for no charge. Thank you for coming on the show, and I appreciate the good effort in the classroom there.
Thanks for having us.
From East Jessamine High School, our scholar athletes. Now we're going to the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
It's time for the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. It comes from the 12th Region Final. Mercer County trying to take the final shot in a tie game with Southwestern. Mr. Basketball finalist Trayvon Faulkner drives and slips. Southwestern's Logan Dyke scoops it up, races the other way, trying to beat the clock, and he does. That bucket sends Southwestern to the Sweet 16. That is your Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
Welcome back into our UK Sports Medicine segment, and we've got three outstanding physical athletic trainers from UK Sports Medicine. And let's start with you, if you don't mind. Why was the physical therapy residency program developed there at UK?
Yeah, so the physical therapy residency program was developed to provide advanced training to physical therapists in sports rehabilitation. With the purpose of the training is to help them specialize in sports physical therapy. And we also recognized a need and an opportunity to increase the amount of sports physical therapists in Kentucky, and we hope that the program accomplishes that as well.
What are some of the components of the residency program?
Well, all residents are required to be licensed physical therapists in the state of Kentucky. So Morgan here, first and foremost, is a staff physical therapist at UK Sports Rehabilitation here in Lexington. So part of it is actually just being a physical therapist. But during that, she also has one-on-one mentoring time, as well as shadowing physicians in the clinic and the OR, attending athletic competitions where she can assist athletic trainers in coverage.
And why did you want to pursue a residency training?
So my first exposure to sports physical therapy was sort of firsthand from knee injuries that I had in high school. And so that's whenever I was, first realized that I wanted to pursue a career in physical therapy, and I knew that I wanted to work with athletes. And so, upon graduation from PT school, we're sort of generalists. We know, how to treat a variety of conditions in a variety of settings. So I knew that there was still a lot to learn in terms of, treating athletes and getting them, to return to play. So that's where the sports physical therapy residency came in, to give me that sports-specific training.
A really good program, and you guys are doing just a great job with it there at University of Kentucky. And thank you for coming in to explain all that to us.
Absolutely.
And there's their website and their phone number. Give them a call. They are simply the best at UK Sports Medicine. They got the walk-in clinic every Monday through Friday as well. And now we're going to these final highlights. These final highlights brought to you by PrepSpin.com.
Speaking of Clark County, they knocked off number 3 Campbell County in the region, facing number 5 Elizabethtown in the quarterfinals this afternoon. Close game between the two. Carson Knight drives inside, puts 2 up as the Panthers lead 25-22. Malia Bell on the opposite end keeps things close as the Cards get within 2. Late in the game, Tanisha Murphy with the rock for E-Town, fires from downtown, sinks a 3 as Elizabethtown takes a 1-point lead. Seconds left in the game. Clark County looks to Jasmine Flowers. Bang. It is good. Tie ball game, 31-all. We go to OT. Clark County made some huge defensive stops. More importantly, they sank 9 of 10 free throws in the OT period, and Clark County hits 9 of 10 free throws, like I said, in OT to knock off number 5 E-Town 42-35.
And back in to wrap it up on the show. And Ben, you got a good baseball team this year. What are the prognostications there?
We're a really young baseball team this year, but the younger kids are really working hard, so we're getting better.
How's the track looking, Jalen, there at East Chess?
It's going to be different this year. We lost some important relay people, but I think that we still have a chance at repeating district or region champs.
Hannah, I know you lost your sister, the catcher, but how's the softball looking there at East Chess?
We're looking pretty good. It's basically the same team as last year. They're really young, but we're hoping to win region again this year.
And you won region last year?
Not last year, like the
year before?
previous 3
Right.
years.
So you went on to Fisher Park there in Owensboro.
Yes,
I
sir.
bet that was a good experience for you.
Yes, sir.
Right. As always, on the Scholastic Ball Report, for those you see and those you don't see.
Keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Panel Swim Shop, PRAS, PrepSpin.com, Raising Cane's, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.